to the process rat. Come on down. I love it. Beauties Online, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever we are. We're here in Miami. We're going to really get into this upper section, all right? Shall we begin? Yes, teacher. Let's do it. Let's do it, little nuglets. Yes, teacher. Yeah. 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 All right, let's do it. Open up those feet. It's time to get in mode. Soften your knees and rock your hips, hands on hips. So just get into mode. It's dance time, me time, movement time. Get into your body time. Put the phone on pause. You know, the things you have to do just for right now, they have to pause game. Like, sorry, not available. It's you time, it's dance time, exercise, all that good stuff. 4, 3, 2, let's circle around, wind it, 1 and 2, good, circles. And again, I challenge you always to contract inward and upward as deep as you can from your abdominal wall. 4 more, here's 4 and 3 and 2, other way we switch. Circle that direction, yep. Loosen up the hips. You might even feel it in your lower back, in your sacrum. If you pull in enough from the front, you can. In 4 and 3 and 2, tuck, release. We tuck, good. Up and in from that triangle. And 4 and 3 and 2 and hold it up. Crisscross, plie, strong legs. Look up, inhale, come down. Let's do that again. Inhale, powerful legs. Lift up, come down. Good, one more time. Now inhale, look up. Exhale, stay here. Open up the thighs. Play around with widening your stance. And sit gently into your pelvis, into your hips. Try to keep the knees and the thighs open or pressed back towards the back of the room. And I want you to just play around. You can do a little bit of movement side to side. You can bounce. Just explore that. See what you got going on. And when you're ready, you're going to come center, flatten your back as much as you can. Pry your knees open. Last 4 and 3 and 2. Shoulder press. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Try that with me. Yep. Now, think more about twisting your torso and less about stretching your shoulder, if that makes sense. I want you to really rotate that torso. 2 more times. Last time. And come center. Roll it up. Beautiful. Bring those feet in just a tad. Inhale. Give me a plie. Look up. Exhale. Hands on thigh. Cat cow. Roll it down, cuties. Roll it down and roll it up. Good. Lift the chest. Open. Roll down. Roll down. Good. Full spine. Curl it up. Inhale. Exhale. Hold the arms. Turn the toes out. Soften just a little. Tuck it. Lift it. Slide it side to side. Upper body only. And just explore that. And imagine your ribcage floating up. Lifting away from the pelvis. Side. Side. Lower the arms. Now we change it into a side bend. Crunching into the obliques. You can challenge yourself by getting lower into your plie. Good. 4, 3. Let's start to add a lunge and a hand wave. Check me out. Hand wave, hand wave. Just wave your hand. Wrist, fingers, wrist, fingers. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Now bring the elbow up into that. Like a puppet. Like there's a string on your elbow. Yep. Now add the shoulder. Roll the shoulder back. Roll the shoulder back. We go 4, 3, 2, and rest. Center. We're going to be working on those arms today. So hang in there. Beautiful. I love it. Walk those feet parallel. Palms down. Pop, pop. Heel pop. massage feet a tad here. Now strong core, awareness of rib cage, floating up, solid spine, hips parallel, and shoulders parallel. If you can maintain that, okay? Arms up, good. Slowing it down, lengthen 1 and 2. Beautiful. Same palm, same heel. Now when you're ready, flatten both feet, bend deeper into the knee, into the hip. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Give me a little shimmy shake. A little shake and bake. Crisscross arms. Inhale up. Beautiful. Release one more time. Just a little release. Nothing crazy. Yes, I love it. Beautiful. And rest. Shake it out. Okay, we're still kind of warming up, but we're going to dive in. Okay, we're going to dive in. Check me out. Bring those feet parallel. Soften the knees. Weight in the heels. Tuck, lift, roll. Hands holding on like they got crazy glued to your hips. Lift up, pull down. We're going to start with some shoulders. So we're still warming up, but we're diving into our moves now. We're going to spend the first half hour really learning the moves and the second half hour dancing with it, okay? So now is technique, focus. Now, most of the time we think about lifting up, but I want you to challenge yourself and think pull down, down. So up is okay, but now pull down. Up a little, down a lot. Up, down. Shoulder straight up, shoulder straight down. Up, down, beautiful. Other side we switch. Lift, drop. So we're going to give you those beautiful shoulder circles and snake arms. Keep in mind the slower moves, the smoother moves, those gooey belly dance moves, they take a little longer to learn than the sharp stuff. A little more intricate for the brain. Okay, so hang in there. 4 and 3 and 2. We're going to change. Hold it here. Abs tight, glutes tight, shoulder forward and back. We're going to go to the other side now. This is interesting because what's going to happen is your hand is going to fight you and want to get off of the hip and move. You have to hold on to the hip and force that shoulder, or first the muscles surrounding the shoulder, the scapula, to work properly to give you the movement you want, which is a forward and back motion of the shoulder joint. Forward. Again, forward is usually easier. Don't neglect the back. Forward, pull back. Explore. How far back can I go? By the way, fantastic for our posture. Okay, these exercises, and you're learning a belly dance move, so awesome. 4, 3, let's go to the other side. So we have forward, back, no lifting it. Like there's no like lifting up, Keep it neutral, forward and back, like you're drawing a straight line on the side of the room with you. Forward, back. Again, the forward is usually the easier part, the part that most of us do. But I want you to think about that range of motion and pulling backwards. Recognize what your rib cage is doing too. Your rib cage goes with you a little. That's okay. Last time. And rest. Beautiful. Arms up, palms up, look back, come center, other side, up, look back. You go as far as you can. If you can only go a little, that's okay. If you need to modify, looks like this. No problem. Okay, do you. Again, up, back, down. One more time. Good. Both arms forward. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Beautiful. And let it go. Not bad. We'll go back to it. We'll go back to it. Check me out. Face diagonal, feet parallel. Weight in the heels. Bend, tuck, lift, roll. Place your hands on your hips. Miss Cheryl in the house. front, pull back. Good. We're going to work a little on rib cage because rib cage is connected to shoulders. Shoulders are connected to arms. Arms are connected to hands. So all of this is connected. And I want to work on some really beautiful movements. Okay, so let's talk about this one. We've done this before, but this one's not easy. This is a rib cage isolation that goes forward and back, not up and down. Up and down is a different direction. Forward and back. Now this is tricky because oftentimes your lower body, your back, they want to move. Don't let that move. Hold your glutes strong. Hold your tummy tight. Push front, pull back. Push front, pull back. Push, pull. Good. If you're a visual learner, I always say imagine there's like a little string here on your sternum, and it's just pulling you an inch or two forward. Try not to collapse back. Just go back to neutral. Push front, go back neutral. You might only be moving a centimeter. That's okay. Maybe an inch, maybe 2 inches. It doesn't have to be huge, but I want you to find that plane, that horizontal plane. Last two. One more time. Now take it to a diagonal. Now we're going to go about 45 degrees. You've seen this before. If not, think about an airplane taking off 45 degrees. So it's not straight ahead and it's not up. It's in between. Now find that. This is visual. You have to connect with your body, with your spine, with your rib cage. Think about visuals. Visualize that rib cage. Sliding up and down that 45-degree angle. Good. Two more. One more time. Now we're going to go 90 degrees straight up. Straight up and down. Now this one's tricky. And all the while, we're using the upper back muscles. Upper back, upper abs. Upper back or relax. You can think about it in two ways. You can think squeeze the upper back, squeeze the upper abs. Or you can think squeeze the upper back, let it go. All right, so there's different mindsets to this. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Face front, hands on shoulders. Touch, touch, a little twist. Twist, a little twist. Good. You can look forward if you feel like you might get dizzy. If not, you can look back. Or you can go slower. Now out of reach of the arm, full rotation, twisting of the torso. Last time, rest. Come center. Good. Inhale. Grab your wrist up, over. Lift up and over. Make space. Make space. Beautiful. Open up. Hands at the small of your back. Chest up. Pull the shoulders down and back. Look up. Take a deep breath. Feel a little stretch. Beautiful. Now relax your rib cage. Lift it up again. Inhale, look up. Exhale, let go. Beautiful. Interlock fingers. Make a C with your spine. Stretch over to the left and to the right. And bring it up. Beautiful. Now shake it out. Try to find that rib cage. Look, rib cage. Not so much the hips, but look. Can you try to like shake? Yeah, I don't care what it is. Try to like shake it out. Yes, we're trying to connect. All right, so we've had some requests. How do we do arms? How do we do hands? My rib cage is sticky, so today's the day. All right, back to shoulders. Feet parallel, bend, tuck, lift, roll arms. Hands again like a little lobster claw. Boom. Nice and tight, wrists down. Chest is up, shoulder blades. Now I want forward, up, back, drop down. 4 parts. Push, lift, pull back, drop down. So forward with the shoulder, up with the shoulder, back, drop down. Last time. Forward, up, back, smooth it out. Circle. Forward, up and back, down, forward, up and back, down. Roll that shoulder. Hold on to those hips. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Other side. We go forward, up, back, down. Forward, up, back, down. Belly button is nice and engaged. Tailbone tucked, knees are soft. Grip the floor with your feet. One more time. We have forward, up. Now connect the dots. Circle. Forward, up and back, down. Forward, up and back, down. Push front, pull back. Push front, pull back. Now if you have any injuries, if you've had any surgeries, please modify. Smaller, slower. Maybe you don't do it at all. Maybe you do the other shoulder. Okay? 4, 3, 2, and rest. Shake it out. Now shake this out. This. Without your hips. Ready? I don't know. How do you do it? I don't know. Shake this out without moving your hips. Try. And it's okay to look funny. That's the whole point. Like to find it. Yep. Good. Nice. Leave it alone. We'll go back to it. Feet parallel. Bend, tuck, lift. Roll, squeeze your glutes. Hands on hips. Check me out. Forward, up, arch, come down. Forward, up, come down. Push front, 45, 90, drop center. Push front, lift up, arch, smooth it out. We go forward, up, and back down. Nice and slow. Go slow. You don't have to match the beats. A little bit too fast for what I want right now. So we're going to make a Ferris wheel, a forward and backward circle with the rib cage, pushing the chest forward above the toes, and then lifting it up, all connecting with the upper back muscles, breathing. Yup. Now, what's the neck doing? Make sure the neck is not adding to it, which is super cute, right? Look. Super cute, but I don't want the neck involved. The neck is just hanging out, just relaxed. Find that control, find that freedom in the rib cage. 2 more. Breathe. 1 more time. Beautiful, and rest. Good. Shake it out. Now shake everything out. Even your hands and your face, your ears. Shake it out. Good. I don't know if you realize we're going little bits and pieces. Now we're going back to shoulders. Feet parallel. Bend, tuck, lift, roll. Hands. Squeeze your glutes. Grip the floor with your feet. Abs tight. Float that chest up. Shoulder circle. Give me. Forward, up, back, freeze. Other shoulder should be forward. Rib cage slightly twisted. And up, back, freeze. Body on a diagonal. And up, roll back, up, roll back. Let the rib cage move. Let the shoulders move. The hips, they don't move. They shouldn't. You can sit in a chair if you're having a hard time with this one. Sitting in a chair, finding those shoulders. Good. Beautiful. Again, up, back. Ken, are you trying to go forward or back? Are you, okay, just making sure you knew the direction. You can do whatever you need. Good. All right, so notice when one goes back, the other goes where? Forward. Forward. Oh, so they work in tandem a little faster. 1, 2, 1, 2. Holy guacamole, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Squeeze your butt, grip the floor. If you feel like the music's leaving you, guess what? Do it smaller. If you're doing it and you feel the music's leaving you, you're doing it too big. So go a little smaller. There you go, Millie. Yes. See? Go smaller. Because big and slow is fantastic, but I'm having you go on beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 beats per shoulder. Let your chest move. Yes. Now give me some attitude like you mean it. What? Give me attitude like you mean it. From here. Like you can't talk anymore. And you're like super saucy right now. And you need to tell somebody something. And it can only come from your shoulders. What are you going to do? You're going to be like, no. I mean serious business, right? Serious business. Yes. 4, 3, 2. Can you reverse it? Front, front. This is just for muscular imbalance and brain. Just go forward. Yep. Ooh, you might feel it easier. Maybe not. 4, 3. Do you notice your rib cage moving? Let it. Yes. It's not this. See how I don't move my rib cage? Let it move. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Can you give me a shimmy? Yeah. Inhale. Exhale. Good stuff. Good stuff. Listen up. Feet are about a hip width apart. Hands on hips. Give me some external hip circles just to get some circulation going there. Nice stretchy in the lower back. Weight change, heels to toes. Feel it in the toes, feel it in the heels. Good, one more time. Another way. Switch. Good. Nice. Beautiful. 4 more. 3 more. 2. And rest. All right, let's continue. Feet parallel. Bend. Tuck. Lift. Roll. Check me out. Grab your hips, literally your hips, and sharpen your elbows so they're pointy. Not to the back, but to the side. Yep. And the fingers are together. We don't want any hitchhiker thumbs. Fingers together. Make sure this is not happening. Lift up, roll back, sharp elbows. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your hips, squeeze your belly. Take your hands off of your hips. Now, I want you to push, come in. Push the wrist, come in. Identify wrist and in. One more time. Wrist and in. Now hold. One hand on hip, other hand, dip it into a bottle of paint, big old thing of paint. You're going to grab a paintbrush, and I want you to paint a wall or a fence up and down. Wrist up, wrist down, like you're actually painting. Get the wrist. Memorize the wrist. Up and down. Don't worry about anything else yet. I'll add that in a hot second. Wrist. Now you're going to give me pretty hands. What does that mean? Just long fingers. Long, beautiful fingers. That's all. But you're still painting. And where's the fence? It's about 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, depending on where you are. It's not directly to your side. It's on your diagonal. Just your wrist in your hand. Last 2. Yup, get this. Just this. And rest. Other side. Dip the paintbrush. Chest up. And paint the fence. Get the wrist. Literally, if you were to hold a paintbrush, you would say, oh yeah, when you paint up, you brush the stroke up, then you brush the stroke down. Yeah, that's how you hold the paintbrush, right? A big one, a big paintbrush. Construction paintbrush, not like art. Yeah. Wrist up, wrist down. Don't worry too much about shoulders or elbows unless you know. Just focus on the wrist. Pretty hands. Pretty hands means long fingers. No lobsters or like any sort of cute little insect coming for you. No, long hands, long fingers. Focus on the wrist. Yeah, that's it. The wrist is very important because if we get the wrist right, then the elbow and the shoulder will respond. If the wrist is messed up, the whole thing goes to you know what. And rest. Good. Shake it out. Shake it out. Beautiful. Shake it out. We'll go back to it. Yes? We'll go back to it. Check me out. Heels kiss. Get into a comfortable but beautiful posture. Stick both hands inside an imaginary peanut butter jar. There's some peanut butter on the rim. There's suds. there is a rag. You are going to clean the peanut butter jar so you can recycle it. You know the sticky peanut butter, you have to like with soap really get it out. You guys are like, no, I just throw it in the recycle bin. Or the almond butter, just throw it in the recycle bin. The key is to let it soak or to turn it upside down. But let's just say your hands are inside of that jar and they're really scooping that peanut butter outward. Yep, last time. Can you reverse the direction? Scoop in. Yeah. Long fingers. Don't think about anything but just long old fingers. Nice long fingers. Yep. Give me 2 more. Last time. And rest. Shake it out, literally, to the music. Shimmy your hands. Look, shimmy your hands. Do you feel the release in your fingers? Do you feel how fast you're moving? Can you do that with your hips now? From your knees? Can we finish with some shimmies? And then we'll get some water and then we'll dive in. So straight leg shimmy or bent knee shimmy, whatever you prefer, but know the difference. And just like I made you do this to like let everything go, do the same thing, but from your knees. Your knees are the wrists, right? Or the forearms, because the forearms are what contract and allow the hands to shake. Your knees are pumping. Now let your pelvis go. Literally like this. Yeah. It doesn't have to be super fast. It can be whatever. Yeah. We just did this. So you can do that now with your pelvis. If you say, well, I need to bend my knees then, bend your knees. Whatever you have to do. Yeah. And it can be slower. Where do your arms go? Nowhere special. Just focus on the hips. Yep. Breathe. Find it. Good. Yep. Now explore the different shimmies. See which one you really like more. You probably already know. Give me a bent knee shimmy. If you're not already doing so, give me a bent knee shimmy. Shake the hips. Find that momentum. In 4, 3, 2, give me a straight leg shimmy. Up. This one's a little less of a shake and more of a vibration. Yeah, some of us like this one more, the other one. You want to know both of them. You want to have both under your belt because we use them when we dance. It's like vocabulary. Yeah, you can't have a missing word and then expect to have perfect sentences. We have to have those words. All right, good. Now sit down, weight in the heels, squeeze your butt, hold, chest up, arms, hang. 1, 2. I want you to move from your rib cage, from your breast or from your shoulder, whatever makes sense, and squeeze the heck out of your butt and your hips so they don't move. Try to keep your neck out of it so that you're not involving your neck. Good. Hands on hips. Remember this? We kind of did this earlier. Don't let your hips move. Grab on and hold on. Faster, smaller. Faster and smaller. If you feel your hips moving, squeeze your butt harder or sit in a chair. You can actually sit in a chair. Check me out. Shoulder blades down. Now smaller and faster. Yup, you can do this. Forward and back. We're not doing anything else. Okay, you made it. Water break. Stretch up, open up the feet, side bend. Woo! Side bend. You did it. Open. Roll down. Curl it up. All right, take a quick water break, and then we're going to start dancing with it. Okay.